You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah!
Welcome to the Playroom, the show that's nothing but Transformers news thrown right at your adorable faces. Now, as you see, we're in a new venue. It's temporary. This is my living room. I just was too lazy to actually use my actual office. Anyway, let's get right to the news and let's do it fast because I am in so much pain right now. Okay, here's some movie news for you guys for Transformers 4, even though I know probably only a handful of you are even going to bother to see it. As you remember, way back in December, the possible casting roles, aside from Mark Wahlberg, for the movie were being announced. And it's been finally made official. Nicola Peltz is going to be in it. And if you don't know who she is, well, she played Katara in M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's Avatar movie. And more reason for me to just be disappointed. Seriously, nothing that this guy's doing is making me even remotely excited for this movie. It's just a huge... I know I'm going to see it, especially because after they gave us a brief description of what it is, I know that the villain has to be Unicron. If it's not, then Michael Bay's even more of a dumbass. But yeah. Oh, and if you guys don't know, I'd be surprised if you didn't, but this week was April Fool's. And leave it to Harry Knowles of Ain't It Cool News to play the ultimate prank because he knew the nerd community would listen to him. He announced that David Kaye was going to be in Transformers 4. He was going to be a voice. For those of you who didn't know, David Kaye played Megatron in the Unicron trilogy, Beast Wars, and more recently played Hardshell in Transformers Prime. But seeing as how it was April 1st, never take any news seriously on April 1st. It turned out to be a big prank, which was a major disappointment, because I would have been ecstatic if they got him to play someone in it. Like, even if he got to play Unicron, that'd be pretty freaking cool. Oh, in other news, as you know, tonight in about 2 hours is Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, and for those of you who are excited for it, here is a little clip for you to see what's coming up this episode.
But the specimen you see before you was bred in the laboratory, cloned from fossilized remains, which I discovered on Cybertron.
Shockwave, it does my spark good to see you once again tampering with creation.
Master, please, keep your distance.
No need for alarm. The beast is completely under my control.
Such primal magnificence.
As you can see, it's nothing we didn't already know. I gotta say, these little preview clips they've been doing the past 2 weeks, all stuff we've already seen in the trailers. It's not that big. Just really disappointing. Maybe what the other problem is, I feel that I know a lot of us have already seen the first 3 episodes because they came out in Switzerland, and what happens when you release something early in English in another country? They're gonna put it up on YouTube. So I gotta say, meh. In other news, this isn't exactly Transformers news, but I figured it was big enough to just mention today. Yesterday, film critic Roger Ebert died at the age of 70. For those of you who don't know Roger Ebert, I'd be surprised. He is a majorly acclaimed film critic. He's as famous as the films he has critiqued. For those of you who are curious, he said that the Transformers movies were pieces of crap. Which, let's face it, he wasn't exactly wrong. But yeah. He was a huge impact on the cinema world, and I gotta say, we at the TFBN, our hearts go out to his friends and family. He was a major impact on the cinema world. He will always be remembered as one of the best film critics in cinema history, and just that, he's got the touch. And yes, I know it's really messed up of me to make a pun like that when talking about someone's death. Okay, for those of you who are also curious, toy news-wise, because I know I haven't talked about toys yet, in-hand images have been released of the Beast Hunters Voyagers Wave 3. It's going to be Optimus again, Ultra Magnus, and Grimwing, as we already knew. But for those of you who are curious, in-hand images of them in the box have been released, and that's it. And that's all I really have to say. This week was rather slow news-wise. So I apologize for that, but hopefully next week there'll be a lot more. Stick around at each week. We post things as much as we can every week. Tomorrow, get ready because Lexatron is going to be talking about Masterpieces. She's going to be talking about tonight's Transformers Prime episode. Just get ready for a lot. We got a lot coming your way.